Today we're on a quick break with Christoph Metzner, Program Director of our Master Degree Program, Medical and Pharmaceutical Biotechnology. The degree program is special because...
I think we're going quite a bit against the trend, which is usually towards increased specialization, and we're trying to keep it very broad. I think that's probably sort of the unique selling point, that we try to get as much as different inputs as possible in.
Medical and Pharmaceutical Biotechnology means...
That probably would need a 1-hour answer. I just focus on the medical aspects, which is our focus in the program as well. And I think that a lot of the things that we are worrying about now, cancer, metabolic diseases, neurodegeneration, will be not a problem at all in 10-15 years to come. And that's probably a lot to do with the progress that we see due to biotechnology.
This program is perfect for those who...
I think we have a very broad, spectrum also in the incoming students. So everyone who's got a medical, biological or chemical background actually fits pretty well usually. And I also think we're especially well suited for the sort of undecided, who are not really sure whether they want to go into research or more industrial jobs afterwards, simply because of that broad aspect that we have in the course.
International exchange enriches the program because...
There's, again, a question where there's several levels to it. It's because you have two things. First of all, when the people go, they find a lot of new experiences, new angles, new attitudes, which is very important. And the good thing about this for us is that they bring it back then when they come back. So there's sort of a bystander effect to all of the members of the program, which just enriches and diversifies the program, which just makes it, I think, more relevant and also more interesting to be a part of.
As program director, what matters most to me is...
I think we are at the master's level, which means things most important to me are contextual understanding, so within the broader concept of it all, and then of course the critical assessment of all the sort of things that happen in the large field of biotechnology.
In teaching, I place particular value on...
Things we've just discussed, essentially a part of this of course as well, but also it's mostly about problem solving, and what is extremely important for problem solving is that you're able to pose the right questions, and I think this is really crucial because it also enables you to communicate them properly. And since most of, or all of this is actually team efforts, I think this is very important, the sort of critical assessment and then the communication behind this.
Students are most successful when they...
There's two different ways how you can participate in the courses. You take part in the course, or you are a part of the course. And I think it's the second type of students that, very actively participating and being involved in the course, that make the most out of it and that are also the most successful in the end.
An insider tip for studying with us is...
Get yourself acquainted with the program, with the course, take in all the information, read the manual, so to speak, and then you're able to communicate with the people and get different perspectives. I think that's probably the best way to approach it.
I want my students to remember that...
The most important thing is about this being critical. So I think one of the most important words in every language is no. Not like that, we don't do it like that. So you have to really be critical about things. And that's a very, very important thing.
My students inspire me because...
on a personal level, that's impossible to say because there's such a variation, but it's exactly that diversity and that variation that in the group is a major inspiration. You hear so many different stories, you see so many attitudes, ideas, and that's frankly partially overwhelming, but it's also a very nice thing to see in the students or from the students.
Our graduates...
The first thing I have to say about our graduates is that I have a very good impression of the people I've seen so far. High-end, really good quality. They're really making their way. I've met some of the alumni, so I think we really generate a big resource network here of IMC-friendly institutions, and of course that is gives a good feedback and possibilities for the future.
My personal highlight of the academic year is...
We get the chance to organize a sort of very small scientific meeting each year, which is called the Life Science Meeting. And it's a completely chaotic mix of topics for our students. It's focused on the students as the main participants there. And it's really a gorgeous event every year. So many different inputs, so many different people to talk to, plenty of fun around the place. So this is really my definite highlight of the year.